I had a very slow moment on the first date. Let's talk about it. So this story happened 4 years ago, and this was like my first date in a very long time. And it was actually with a young lady who my sister set me up with. Now, I ain't gonna hold you up. This girl was bad. Like, at that time, this is the baddest shorty that I've ever talked to. So boom, first date, we go out for sushi. Now, mind you, prior to this, I've never had sushi before. So we had a great banter. We had a great back and forth conversation. We built a rapport. She helped me with the menu and stuff like that. We split entrees and stuff just to see what I liked and what I didn't like. It was a great time. Now, mind you, the sushi spot that we ate at was in a strip, and right next to it was a Target. So as the date is nearing this end, I asked her, like, yo, what you got up after this? And she said, oh, well, I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so I'm going to Target to get some feminine products. And that's when I said, okay, well, shoot, the night's still young. Do you mind if I join you? And she gives me this weird look, and she's like, okay. Okay, so this is where I mess up, and this is where the slow moment comes into play, because when she said that she needed some feminine products, she was talking about tampons. My dumb ass thought that she was talking about clothes. You know what I'm saying? You go on a vacation, you need some active swimwear. So when we get to Target, I'm walking her to the bikini section. She looking at me like, yo, where are you going? And then when we get to the tampon aisle, I'm like, oh, that's why you gave me that weird look. Okay, it all makes sense now. I know. It was a slow moment. But like I said, this was my first date in a long time. So, like, I genuinely didn't know. But I'm like, well, shit, ain't no turning back. We here now. So, all right, let's do this. Now, I didn't want to just stare at her while she searching for the tampons. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just look at the tampons too, I guess. All right, so peep game. This whole time, I'm thinking that there's just tampons and pads. I had no idea that there's this thing called a menstrual cup. I am looking at this like a toddler in an electronics shop. I'm like, wow, what does this do? Like, yo, I'm so intrigued by this concoction, right? Now, clearly, I wasn't going to ask her about this, but yo, I was very intrigued by this. So I look back at her, and it looks like she's torn between these two boxes, right? So she brings up the two boxes, and she looks at me, and she says, if you were my boyfriend, which box would you get me? Now, this is a high-pressure situation because I don't know shit about tampons, but, nigga, I do jujitsu. Nigga, I don't fold under pressure. So I said the first thing that came to mind, I would get this box. And she says, why? And I said, because I remember you told me that your favorite color was pink, and this box is pink. So I would get you this box because it's more aesthetically pleasing to your eye. After I said that, she gave me the eyes, and she said, oh, you different. Needless to say, it's not about how you start, but how you finish. I may have had a slow moment, but I cleaned it up. Real talk.